Rumi's Little Book of Life, translated by Maryam Mafi and Azima Melita Collin. Each one of us is on an inner journey, and this book is a guide for that journey. Use it as a means for exploring the self, or simply read the beauty of Rumi's poetry. Part 1 Continued. The mouse soul is a nibbler and has been given a mind proportionate to its needs. The Almighty gives nothing without need. God would not have created the earth if the world did not need it. If the earth did not need mountains, He would not have made them so majestic. If there was no need for the sun, the moon, and the stars, He would not have created them. He has given man tools according to his needs. Need, then, is the cause of all the things in existence. So increase your need quickly, so the sea of His benevolence may surge in generosity. What is the hurricane blowing from heaven, making thousands of ships stagger and sway like trunks? It is by wind that ships sail, and by wind that they sink. God commands the winds as we command our breath when we blame or praise. Different winds blow from the invisible. Some bring blessings, others devastations. The wind is apparent, but the source is hidden. The pure of heart perceive the source and are guided by its light. Their faith unshakable, they keep silent. They rise firm on the path, collecting wisdom. Those blind to the source become form worshippers, gambling their life. They sit at the feet of great masters, repeating their words, fussing over faith, looking for smoke as proof of fire. Be like the sun, king without courtiers, silent and still as a fulcrum. Do not be fooled, my friend. This world is not to be trusted. It will intoxicate you with its sweet drink and suddenly desert you and wrap its arms around another lover. Flowers live for a short moment, but the flowers that grow from reason remain fresh. The blossoms of earth wither and fade, the blossoms of the heart. What a joy! We delight in all known sciences, but they are only a small bunch from God's garden. We hold on to these few bunches because we have shut ourselves out of the garden. Unless you become a lover of God, you are an echo, a mountain, with no voice of its own. The echo is a reflection from another source, like your speech and feelings. Speech, not inspired by the divine, springs from self-will and floats like dust in the air, like moths in the sunbeam. The senses are the tools of the mind, and the mind is the tool of the spirit. When the mind becomes confused, it is spirit that brings back clarity and harmony. Our desires and thoughts spread over the soul as weeds spread over the surface of a pond. The ego thrives in muddy water, while the mind needs clarity and transparency. Let the mind become the master and the senses its obedient servants. A master who puts his senses to sleep is able to perceive the unseen emerging from spirit. Even in his waking state, he dreams that open the gates to divine truth. I wash my heart of all knowledge and forget myself, for I cannot stand before the beloved, believing to be a master of all arts. I am only a shell for spirit. I leave reason behind and leap into bewilderment. The assembly of lovers is like fire. You are like water that puts out the fire. The sun shines upon this gathering. Leave, for you are a cloud blocking the sun. Sit not at the table of lovers. You are still raw and uncooked. Yet you rush ahead on your wooden horse to danger, but the gatekeeper knows where you belong. Choose love, my friend, which is cash in hand, or self restraint if you are after reward. Sit with those who are awake, or the caravan will leave while you are still asleep. Once you express your sorrow from the bottom of your heart, it will be washed away. Look at a flower. It can never hide its scent, nor its color. Man is hidden behind his words. His tongue is a curtain over the door of his soul. When a gust of wind lifts the curtain, the secret of the interior is exposed. You can see if there is gold or snakes, pearls, or scorpions hidden inside. Thoughtless speech spills easily out of man, while the wise one keeps silent. Faulty eyes see the moon double, and that gazing in perplexity is like a question. Once you connect with divine light, the question and the answer become one. But if you only hear the answer, do not be fooled, for the ear is simply a go-between. While the eye perceives reality directly, the ear relies on the promise of words. From words alone you cannot know fire. Do not rely on knowledge derived from others. There is no certainty until you burn. Make the ear sharp so it becomes an eye. If not, words become entangled in the ear, and the truth can never reach the heart. The light that is life to the wise, the eyes of the weak cannot endure. The fire for melting iron is not suitable for cooking apples. They need a gentle heat. But these flames are too gentle for a dervish, who, like the iron, draws willingly that fiery heat onto himself. Bearing hardship, happy and red, he goes straight into the heart of the flames, setting his whole being ablaze. He is the heart of the world, for the theatre of God's action is not the body, but the heart. To dance is not to jump to your feet and rise painlessly in the air like dust. To rise above both worlds is to dance in the blood of your pain and give up your life. All excitement comes from the cup of wine, the beloved spilled upon this earth. His fragrance makes you drunk with ecstasy. His light bewilders the heart. If your heart is heavy, you must be only in love with yourself. Turn your gaze toward him, and he will heal you. His breath will blow away the autumn winds of denial and cover the thorns in the garden of your heart with his blossoms. The house stops once the source has dried up. The other intellect is God's gift. With the fountainhead in the heart of spirit, the water of knowledge bubbling from within can never become stagnant or old. Seek that fountain within yourself. Clergy knowledge is based on religious law. The knowledge of judges is based on proof. But the knowledge of the divine messengers is based on direct perception of the light of God. The degrees of human intelligence extend from earth to heaven. Some are bright as the sun, others are dim as a distant star. Some are like a flickering lamp, others like a bolt of fire. The small mind is a disgrace to the universal intelligence, for worldly desires deprive man from knowing the truth. But there is a superior kind of intelligence, free from the clouds of desire, that can behold the light of God. Let the dust under your feet settle on my eyelashes. When you torment me, I rejoice, for it is a sign of your loyalty. When everyone has fallen asleep, and the house is empty and still, it is time to enter the garden. Pull the skirt of the apple closer to the peach, and whisper the rose secret to the jasmine. Spring, like Christ, murmurs spells that bring back to life the martyred plants. They open their lips in gratitude, and the soul becomes intoxicated with their fragrance. From the glow emanating in the darkness from the face of the rose and the tulip, I can see the hidden light within them. A leaf quivers on a branch, and my heart trembles. The wind stirs the leaves, and beauty stirs my heart. Give up the known, give up your life for the mystery of love's eternal wine. But before I die, I said, I would like to know you. Once you know me, there will be no more dying. Oh gardener, gardener, autumn has come. How desolate is every branch and leaf. O gardener, can you hear the trees lament standing leafless in rows? Mourners dressed in black, weeping? No tears come without reason, no face is pale without an aching heart. The black raven of sorrow has entered the garden, stamping his feet upon the withered green. Where is the rose bed now? Where are the lilies, the sweet jasmine and cypress? Where are the fruit trees, the green grasses, the nightingale and the glorious peacock? Like Adam, expelled from paradise, all trees are stripped of their robes and crowns, and the garden, frozen in lament, lies waiting for the Lord's promise of hope. But you, blasphemous raven, wait. To your envy the ice will melt. The water will flow again in the streams, and colors and scent will return. The trumpet of resurrection will restore life to the world, filling the rose garden with laughter and the nightingale's song. Autumn will die, and we will dance upon its grave. Rejoice, for the dawn of splendor is breaking. I have died 100 times, beloved, yet your fragrance brought me back. I have lost my soul 100 times, yet your voice brings me back. The vow we made in that glorious hour, you kept. I broke it 100 times, tricked by my heart desire to reach you. How I long to set my eyes on you again and offer my heart as bait for your love. You are the flame burning in the hearts of men, circling like the moon around the azure dome of my heart.